Hey guys, it's us, the Jonas Brothers. I'm Joe.
I'm Kevin.
And I'm Nick. And guess what? We created our own podcast called Hey Jonas.
We invented a podcast?
Well, we didn't invent it. We just contributed to it.
First people to do podcasts.
We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Well, sick and tired is a strong way to put it, but
Tired and sick.
tired and sick.
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Just listen. We don't care where you hear it.
Another podcast from some SNL late night comedy guy, not quite, on Humor Me with Robert Smigel and friends. Me and hilarious guests from Bob Odenkirk to David Letterman help make you funnier. This week, my guests, SNL's Mikey Day and head writer Streeter Seidel, help an a cappella band with their between songs banter.
Where does your group perform?
We do some retirement homes.
Those people are starving for banter. Listen to Humor Me with Robert Smigel and friends on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Your husband is not who you think he is. Your body is not what you thought it was. Your identity is formed by a secret history. I'm Danny Shapiro, and these are just a few of the stunning stories I'll be exploring on the 14th season of Family Secrets.
He kind of shoved me out of the way and said, move. And he went out the front door and he jumped in a car and drove off. And that was the last time I saw him.
Listen to season 14 of Family Secrets on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey, I'm Dr. Maya Shankar, a cognitive scientist and host of the podcast, A Slight Change of Plans, a show about who we are and who we become when life makes other plans.
I wish that I hadn't resisted for so long the need to change.
We have to be willing to live with a kind of uncertainty that none of us likes.
You can have opinions. You can have like a strong stance. And then there's your body.
Yeah.
Having its own program.
Listen to A Slight Change of Plans on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Your 20s can be so exciting, but they can also be really overwhelming, confusing, and honestly just kind of lonely. May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and the psychology of your 20s is breaking down the science behind the biggest roadblocks we face.
I was 6 years into my career, the 80-hour weeks and just the first one in, the last one out. And I ended up burning out. There was a large chunk of my 20s that I was just so wanting to be out of that phase, out of my skin. And I just really regret not living in the present more.
You don't need to have everything figured out right now. You just need to understand yourself a little bit better. Listen to the psychology of your 20s on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey, it's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. Welcome to your full brand new hour. And I confess, I have a huge, huge secret that I'm keeping from my kids.
You're confessing you have a confession.
Ooh.
I actually can't believe it, though. For real. You better hope they don't hear this. Because you will be kicked out of your own house.
It's not a lie. It's not a lie. Plus a brand new second date today with a single mom, which is awesome. She's brand new to the dating world and already needs our help. So we're going to get to that. But first, comments.
Jackson Grimm said, I'm coming up to Seattle for a work trip. I'll only be here for about 24 hours, but I'm a little nervous to drive around knowing that I'll be in the same city as Alexis.
Hey! So, they know.
That's so funny.
Pre-call your insurance.
Yeah, no, can we do under the table? I can't go through insurance anymore. They'll drop me, Jackson.
The only guy to be like, Alexis, can I have your number so I can avoid you?
Yeah. Please tell me where you're going so I can go the opposite.
Where are you?
All right, well, see you on the roads, Jackson.
Good luck in any parking garage. All right.
Bumper cars.
Your brand new full hour starts right now.
Finally, the study we've been waiting for is in. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. In America, what's the difference between savory and sweet people? What are you? Let's take a quick poll around the room. Alexis, you're savory or sweet?
You have to choose one. What if it changes on the day?
I know. That's so hard.
I'll go sweet.
Okay, sweet. Brooke, who are you?
God. That's so tricky.
The woman who steals candy out of everybody's desk. Which one do you fall into?
I also steal all of Ashley's tortilla chips when she orders Chipotle.
She loves blue cheese.
I think that I'm sweet.
All right, two sweets, Jose.
I don't know.
You sweet or savory?
Can I be sour? Because I'm very sour.
Okay, we'll mark you down as sour.
I'm going to go savory because my doctors would prefer that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know I used to be a sweet boy up through college, but nowadays I'm a savory stallion.
What?
But according to the latest poll, people, I'm apparently in the minority.
Oh, the savory people are, huh?
Because 81% of American adults consider themselves sweet treat people, meaning they gravitate towards sugary treats rather than savory ones.
Oh my god!
I mean, sugar's so addictive.
It's
Joe.
immediate. I'm not even finished with dinner, and I'm like, okay, where's dessert at?
I know. I need something at the end of it.
The generation with the biggest sweet tooth is Gen Z. 86% say that they lean the sweet way.
Why are they just looking at their coffee orders? Because
Coffee orders are wild.
Meanwhile, only 57% of boomers agree with the sweetness. The top two favorite sweet treats right now are cookies and ice cream, both tied at 61%.
Yep.
Chocolate's next at 51, then candy, then cake.
Okay, just you saying that makes me realize I am a sweet person. Because
totally.
Now I'm craving it.
And over a third of the population says eating sweets is one of their top sources of happiness in life.
I mean, low key, dude. You ever had like a hot cinnamon roll?
Oh,
my god!
The
it's
ones
an
that are like as
experience.
big as your head.
Yeah, you just unravel it like a blanket.
The other top source of happiness is hearing us get zapped in the throat during the shot collar question of the day.
That's sweet and savory.
Yeah, let's send it over to the show's sweet boy, Digital Jake. Here we go.
Well, on this day in 1986, Clint Eastwood looked around the set of his hometown, squinted into the distance, and said, "You know what this place needs? Fewer zoning permits and more me."
What?
And before you know it, he was officially elected mayor of Carmel, California.
Hey.
Population 4,000.
Wow.
Get off my county's lawn.
And everyone is multimillionaires.
Yeah, right.
He served in that position for the next 2 years, which just goes to show in America, you can go from Hollywood legend to old guy arguing about parking meters in mere seconds.
Oh my gosh.
But Clint is not the only big name star who's had a second career either before or after they became well known. And today you'll have to tell me a few others during a special celebrity job swap edition of Plenty of 20. Now you'll say a number 1 through 20. I'll tell you about a famous person with an unexpected second job. You just have to tell me which job it was to stay in the game.
Cool.
It'll be multiple choice. Let's start with the woman whose current side hustle includes dog walker, track coach, and used sock dealer.
Oh.
That's Alexis.
Some new clients.
Everyone needs a side hustle.
3.
Before becoming the queen of cooking and entertaining, Martha Stewart had a very different high-powered job. What was her second career?
High power.
Was she a stable hand for an equestrian facility? Was she a wedding DJ? Or a stockbroker?
Oh, the stockbroker.
Wedding DJ's Martha with some headphones on.
DJ Martha.
MS on the ones and twos.
Did she grow up rich? That seems like horse farms are just.
She seems like she's always been rich.
A little
even
posh.
Who knows?
I mean, she did go to jail for insider trading, right?
Yeah,
Isn't that
which
what
is a
she went
very
to jail
rich
for?
thing.
I don't think the people that work on the horse farms are the rich ones, though. It's usually the people that own the horses. The stable boy is usually not like the rich guy in the stories that I read.
You can only trust Jeff on this because he's the only one that has spent time with stable boys.
Well, since Jeff knows all about stable boys, I will change my answer and go to whatever the stock finance one was.
Yeah, stock, whatever,
The money
finance,
one. Yeah.
money. You're
Okay.
right. She worked on Wall Street in the 1970s before building her lifestyle empire. I watched the Martha Stewart documentary produced by Martha Stewart that Martha Stewart made. I think she might be innocent. I don't know.
Seems reliable.
Yeah.
No bias is there.
Brooke, we're over to you. 3 is off the board.
Give me 18.
Oscar-winning actor Steve Buscemi didn't just play heroes, he actually was one before fame. What was his real-life second job? Was he a firefighter, an ice cream driver, or a subway announcer?
Announcer. I was like, wait.
I think he would be a little too frightening for the children driving an ice cream truck around.
Oh my God.
Why is that, Brooke? Something about the way he looks?
Keep
Oh,
explaining.
you want the SpongeBob popsicle?
He kind of looks like a melted SpongeBob
Yeah,
popsicle.
he does look like a melted.
I actually know he was a firefighter.
It is right. He worked as a New York City firefighter before acting, and then after 9/11, went back to it for a little bit, too.
That's great.
We're
man.
2 for 2. Oh, 9/11's great? No.
it's great what he did.
That was disturbing too, Jake.
Interesting. All right, Jose, we're over to you. 3 and 18 are off the board.
Let's go 12.
Before becoming one of the biggest action stars ever, Dwayne Johnson had a surprisingly regular side job.
My doppelganger.
Even before wrestling, what was it? Was he a lifeguard? Was he a dishwasher? Or was he a Costco sample attendant?
Oh, that was so funny. The little tiny cubes of cheese would look even tinier in his little fingers.
But he'd probably be so hungry. I mean, that man eats so much.
Lifeguard? What was the other one?
Dishwasher.
See, so he is my doppelganger. Everyone always confuses us. And I used to be a dishwasher at the Olive Garden. So I have a feeling him and I...
Similar paths.
Dishwashing twin!
Jose's going with B. And he's right. Yes. Not as wet as a lifeguard, but you can get wet as a dishwasher.
Very.
He worked for $3.45 an hour before he became The Rock.
Dang. Now he makes that every half a second.
We are in a tough spot because all of you have gotten your questions right.
Let's go, Jeff.
And Jeffrey, we're over to you now.
I'll do number 10.
Rapper and entrepreneur 50 Cent is known for his business moves, but one of his early gigs was unexpected. What was it? Was
Gangster.
He a barber? Was he a dollar store manager? Or was he a boxing promoter?
Oh. It would be pretty ironic if 50 Cent worked at the dollar store.
Yeah.
And maybe he was like the bargain guy.
I did not think of that.
He was half off at the dollar store.
Over at the clearance bin. And that's how he got his name.
That's how he just stocked the clearance bin.
Barber, I gotta cross that off the list.
What? You don't think he can cut hair?
He doesn't even have hair. Isn't he bald?
Sure.
I think now.
Now I don't know. I can't think of it.
I can't think of his hair. He always had a hat on.
Yeah.
If he was a barber, he'd be showing off his due all the time. Also, never seen him wear boxing gloves, but I have seen him wear Band-Aids, which you can get a deal on at the dollar store.
He's right.
Give me dollar store employee.
What?
Dollar store manager is incorrect. He was a boxing promoter. He got involved in promoting fights as part of his business ventures outside of music, and after getting that wrong, that means Jeffrey has lost today's edition of Plenty of 20.
50 Cent screws me over once again. So
that was the other time.
Me and 50 every time. I'm going to be getting shocked while singing Working 9 to 5 by Dolly Parton.
I love this song. Good song.
Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living, barely getting by. That was your shock collar question of the day.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
There's over 100,000 products in America right now that come with warning labels.
Oh, wow.
But imagine a world where people had them too.
Oh, that'd be nice. I like that world, Jeff.
Like, oh, he asked you out? Well, before you say yes, make sure to check his tag first.
Yeah.
Warning tends to be clingy, narcissistic, and do not leave alone in close proximity with your divorced mother.
That's a warning.
Yeah, it'd be helpful to know these things up front. And that's why our next segment comes with its own warning. The thoughts you're about to hear from these radio hosts may be shallow, judgy, and borderline pathetic. So listen at your own risk, because there's a high probability you will get dumber. After a brand new edition of What's on Your Mind, it's coming up right now. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, and it is difficult to make hard things easy. But it's extremely easy to make simple things difficult.
Why did you just
confused.
break my brain, Jeff?
And we're going to demonstrate that right now for a brand new What's on Your Mind, where we go around the room and struggle to share the simplest of ideas.
Yes.
Okay.
Starting with Brooke, what's on your mind?
Well, for the first time ever, we don't have any plans for spring break.
Okay.
And here's the thing. I love to travel. It is like a passion of mine. And this year, nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
You've finally given up. Thank you.
Have you seen all the cultures of the world now?
No, the reason is our dog is still alive.
Wow. Tula. What are you doing, Tula? Why are you still around?
Brooke, wait, what do you mean she's still alive? That's a problem?
Well, we can't go anywhere. We can't get a pet sitter with a dog that's in her last...
It's like any day now, any month now.
In her last moments of life.
Yeah.
I don't even really want to drive out of state because, like, what happens if she were to die when we were
in the
No. And it sounds so callous, but that's like where we're at right now. And the thing is that my kids don't know is I do have a backup plan where we were going to go to Disneyland.
Oh my God.
Just in case something happens.
I have the flights and it's looking like I'm going to have to cancel them.
No. How convenient.
But I haven't yet because I'm giving it a couple days.
So what are you hoping for exactly?
You're still feeding the dog and stuff,
Yes,
right?
Okay.
yes.
I just want to make sure.
Well, she just had a really rough week a couple weeks ago, and we thought that was the end. But then she rebounded, and
good. That's a good thing.
Maybe she heard you talking about the trip, and she's like, "That's it."
We love Tula, and we're glad she's with us, and we're glad she's happy. It's just something you can't plan for.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
where we're at.
But every time she coughs, Brooke does a little fist pump. Oh, okay. She's still good.
Kids, get her back. She's got.
Never mind.
Take the
Also
announcers
fine.
off.
That's terrible.
so awful.
Jose, what's been on your mind?
Well, for those who don't know, I live in a really huge apartment complex.
Yeah.
And the other day, I DoorDash myself some ramen.
Okay.
And I get an alert that the food's at the front desk. So I go down. And as I'm getting back in the elevator, I hear voices of people walking behind me.
Oh, okay.
Right? So I go in and naturally I hold the elevator door open with one hand behind me.
But you're not looking out to see who's coming.
No.
It's courteous.
And it's a guy and a girl, and I hear them talking as they're getting closer. And she says to him, "Oh, no, I'm not coming upstairs. This is as far as I go."
Oh.
And then he's like,
Didn't shut down.
and then I hear one of them go,
What? Oh. You're
I hear kissing noises.
They're making out right
Loud
behind you.
kissing noises.
Let's go upstairs with him. Come on.
This is the goodbye kiss that you're
And so
witnessing.
I'm like still holding the door, and I'm like, wait, when do I stop?
It's time to stop.
Then the girl, she finally comes up for air, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, you finally kissed me."
Oh.
And he's like, "I've been waiting for that moment."
And you're still
And
there?
I'm just like, "Hey, you guys need to use the elevator."
Did you say that?
I did. I'm like, anybody going up? They were like apologetic. They're like, "We didn't see you," as the door's shutting. I'm like, it's fine. No one does. So, I didn't get any action this weekend, but I was close by some action.
Creepy guy in the elevator.
Yeah, that's me.
Well done, Jose. Alexis, what's been on your mind?
Ooh, so I went to my first time ever being at like an all-inclusive resort in Mexico.
Oh.
And so just a few things I learned from it. Well, first I get there, I go to the room and I drink the water out of the sink.
Are you
that's
kidding
the
me?
worst thing you
I
could
brushed
do.
my teeth, and then I was drinking the water.
Oh,
Brushing your
my
teeth
God.
is fine. I thought everybody knew that.
I've heard it. It wasn't on my mind. Okay, whatever. So after that, though, I head to the pool bar. Okay, because I'm like first time at like the swim up bar.
You're not supposed to drink the water out of the pool either, Alexis, by the way.
That one I know. Thank
Good,
you
good,
for that.
okay.
I go up to the bartender, and then that's when I realized like how fast they like make you drink.
Yeah.
He's like, "I'm gonna give you the sexy Cornelio shot." That's the bartender.
Yes.
I don't know. He gives me some blue shot, and he pours like 5 alcohols in it, and I'm like,
Dang.
okay. As I'm taking it, he's like already making another one.
Another shot.
Oh yeah, and then he's just going, and he's like, "You guys got to drink all day here," and I'm like, "Okay." I didn't know.
That's a requirement.
I have no choice. We're like, let's leave the pool bar and go to like the beach, maybe escape.
Yeah.
Sexy Cornelio finds us on the beach.
There you
And I'm
go.
like, okay.
Maybe he just knows you drank the tap water and he's using all the alcohol to kill whatever in your stomach.
We're like, okay, we're going to go back to the hotel room, get ready for the wedding. And that's when he comes back and he's like, well, you need drinks to go.
Oh.
So gives us drinks to take to the hotel room.
That's cool.
At this point, it's not cool. I'm like, okay, I don't
sorry.
need this many margaritas in my life. We get to the wedding that night, and who is the bartender at the wedding?
No!
Sexy Cornelio.
Of course.
And he is bringing us drinks during the middle of the reception, like sneaking them behind the curtain to the tables.
Oh, God. That was hard.
So, yeah.
All right, Jeffrey, what's on your mind?
Well, I know what type of pet owner I am. I'm very involved, very encouraging when it comes to my pup.
Yes.
So when my dog Bagel showed an interest in water, I put him in a swim class.
Oh.
But he did not listen very well to the instructor.
Bad dog.
Actually got demoted to the lowest swim level possible. So swimming has been taken off the table.
Okay.
But he does need an activity. Something to like keep him active, something he would enjoy, especially when I'm not home with him.
Sure.
And I feel like this is going to sound like it's not real when I tell you.
Okay.
But I can promise you this 100% happened is Bagel enjoys making music.
Oh,
And
that's so cute.
by making music, I mean he likes hitting the keys on my piano.
Does he howl?
Yeah, when are we going to get a
Sing?
I go, here he is at the piano. He's just, playing his little song there.
Cute.
So I thought about putting him in a possible music class.
Do they a symphony for dogs?
That's the problem is he's a dog. But I was talking to an older lady in my neighborhood and I was like, I know you do piano lessons for some children around here. Would you consider giving my dog Bagel a lesson in piano?
An insult to her or?
The question got a lot of laughter from her.
Yeah, of course.
Which was a little bit hurtful to me.
Oh, you're the one that was hurt in this situation.
Because I told her, no, I'm not kidding. What do you think about doing a dog lesson? Which got an immediate no.
Oh no.
So
not even chopsticks?
Nothing. So now every other night, Bagel and I do a little 20-minute YouTube tutorial together where he plays on the piano. And I have to say, just like swim class, he needs to be demoted.
I thought he was going to be
He's not very good.
He is a terrible listener when it comes to music
I
lessons.
wanted to see a dog just being like, dun, 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 dun.
That's what I was hoping for too, but apparently it's not in the cards for him. We're going to keep trying.
Keep going.
That's what's been on our minds. Text in to 78592. You could tell us what's been on yours. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, and we read our listeners' texts not because we have to, but because we want to. Right,
Yes.
Brooke?
Yeah, actually, I love it.
Yeah, I'm on text board all day.
Our listeners are so funny and they're really nice. I love them.
I almost believe that. That was really cute.
It sounds like she's on a date with a guy she doesn't like. You're so funny, and I really like everything you're saying.
One text says, I've had a crush on Brooke since I was 14.
Oh.
Love you guys.
How old are you now?
So I Googled that phone number and it traced back to the Fox family reunion. So this does actually track.
What's up, cuz?
Another text says, I'm Gen Z and I have to say Alexis represents us very well. Congrats to you.
Oh, print that and send it to our bosses. Thank you.
Alexis, that must feel nice to get support from someone in your generation who's clearly loaded up on Trulies right now.
Yeah.
That's so sweet.
Take what I can get.
And one more text says, appliance repair tech from Ohio here. I listen to the podcast every day between service calls.
Ooh.
You guys make me hate my life a little less after getting yelled at by customers.
That's something. I like that.
Yeah.
Almost smirked.
We appreciate the text for sure, but don't you want to get back at those rude customers?
Oh.
Have us prank them for you. That won't be bad for your business at all.
Yeah, you just need to go to our website, brookeandjeffrey.com.
Yeah, find us and get even with the people who wrong you.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
You ever been in a relationship and you really want to see green flags, so you almost ignore all the red and the pink ones?
Yes.
Yeah. Keep doing that so that we have more segments on this show.
Yes, thank you. Like, wow, she is really close to her stepdad. They do a lot of stuff together.
Okay. Yeah.
I didn't know that professional baseball games started at 1 a.m., but maybe they're just watching the international ones at his house. That's what it is.
Okay,
And whenever he calls, why does it always show on her phone screen as stepdaddy? That's probably fine.
Okay.
Just like today's callers, maybe they should have seen it coming sooner, because we're going to hear more about the red flags that got ignored for too long in a brand new edition of Busted. It's coming up right after this.
Hey, it's us, the Jonas Brothers, and guess what? We have some big news.
What's the news, Nick?
Huge news. We created our own podcast called Hey Jonas.
We invented a podcast?
Well, we didn't invent it. We just
We're
contributed
the
to
first people to do podcasts.
pretty wide range of
We're
podcasts
starting a
that are out there.
trend.
But this one's extra special.
So how did we actually come up with the name Hey Jonas, guys? I honestly don't remember.
I think it was on a call about what we should call it. And
Well, we were thinking originally calling it one of the early names of our band before Jonas Brothers.
This is how you guys remember it going down?
Yes.
I have a very different memory of this. We were talking about a bit for the podcast where people could call in and say, Hey Jonas. And then I wrote down on my little notepad, Hey Jonas, and offered it up as a potential title for the podcast. But thanks for remembering that, guys.
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Just listen. We don't care where you hear it.
Another podcast from some SNL late night comedy guy. Not quite. On Humor Me with Robert Smigel and friends, me and hilarious guests from Bob Odenkirk to David Letterman help make you funnier. This week, my guests, SNL's Mikey Day and head writer Streeter Seidel, help an a cappella band with their between songs banter.
Where does your group perform? We do some retirement homes.
Those
We
people are
perform-
starving for banter. Listen to Humor Me with Robert Smigel and friends on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey, I'm Deanna Maria Riva, actress, mother, lover, and a Gen X woman walking through life one hot flash and hormonal crying jag at a time. You ladies know what I mean. I'll bet you a perimenopausal chin hair you do. So let's talk about it. Join me on my new podcast, How Hard Can It Be with Deanna Maria Riva, where I call on my Gen X squads from Ohio to Hollywood as we navigate midlife's most fantastic BS.
All of a sudden, I had hangingness happening on my own. I was like, what the hell is that?
I was married when I had her, so I didn't even consider how empty that nest was going to be.
Mood swings, night sweats, fupas, sex drive. Wait, what sex? Dating at 45. How hard can it be? Getting naked at 50 with the new guy.
That one's kind of hard, no? That's lighting.
They say we can't polish a turd, but we're sure going to try. So let's get blunt with laughs, tears, or tears of laughter and dive into it unfiltered and unbothered and ask, how hard can it be?
I cannot believe I'm about to say this out loud in public.
Listen to How Hard Can It Be with Deanna Maria Riva as part of My Cultura Podcast Network, available on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hi, everyone. I'm Cheryl Strayed, author of Wild and Tiny Beautiful Things. I'm excited to share that I have a new podcast called Mind Over Mountain. In each episode, I interview athletes, adventurers, and adrenaline seekers to discuss the inner landscapes and life experiences that informed and inspired their extraordinary feats. I also bring a bit of advice into the mix so we too can better understand how to face our own seemingly insurmountable challenges.
Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pull out what you already have inside. We're coming into this world fighting for our lives. All I'm going to do is pull out what you already got inside.
We're there to support and celebrate each other. And that's not like a your story versus my story.
You're going to walk up and over that dang mountain. You're not just going to put your mind over it.
Yep, exactly. And if I can't walk up and over it, I'm going to go through it.
Listen to Mind Over Mountain every Thursday on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Will Ferrell's Big Money Players and iHeart Podcast presents Soccer Moms.
So I'm Leanne.
Yeah.
This is my best friend Janet.
Hey.
And we have been joined at the hip since high school.
Absolutely.
Now a redacted amount of years later, we're still joined at the hip.
Just a little bit bigger hips, wider.
This is a podcast. We're recording it as we tailgate our youth soccer games in the back of my Honda Odyssey.
With all the snacks and drinks.
Sidebar. Why did you get hard seltzer instead of beer?
Oh, they had a BOGO.
Well, then you got it. Do you want a White Claw or something? Here, just take it.
What are y'all doing? Microphones? Are you making a rap album? I would. I would buy it.
Cuts through the defense like a hot knife through sponge cake.
That sounds delicious.
Good. Oh, you're lucky I'm not a drug addict. You're lucky I'm not an alcoholic. You're lucky I'm not a killer.
I love this team, and I'm really trying to be a figure in their lives that they can rely on.
Oh. Listen to Soccer Moms on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Sneaky husbands.
Two-timing wives.
Bad boyfriends.
And even worse, girlfriends.
They thought they could get away with it.
But now, they're about to get busted.
It is time for our bi-weekly non-monogamous music festival that makes everyone say, why did they approve this? Welcome to Cheetah-Palooza.
Hey, let's go.
That's why you're holding glow sticks.
As we call it, Busted.
Yeah.
The segment featuring a powerhouse lineup of loyal listeners ready to share the hilarious and bizarre ways they caught their dumb exes being unfaithful.
It's really cathartic, isn't it?
It sure is. Let's start with our opening act. Let's welcome to the stage, Joanna. Tell us how you busted your significant other.
Well, this was back in high school, and my boyfriend worked at a fast food restaurant, and I wanted to surprise him, during his shift.
And also score some free food. Yeah.
Dude, I will say I miss the homie hookups when we all worked part-time jobs at places.
I used to work at Subway. I
know.
robbed that store.
Yeah.
Everybody got free Subways.
Okay, so sorry, you were going to surprise your boyfriend at the restaurant, and what happened?
Right. Well, it was a drive-through, so I pulled up. I was all excited to hear his voice on the speaker, and I was like planning on being cute, but I never even got to order because when I pulled up, he was already talking, and I could hear him talking, like flirting with somebody.
What?
And and he was like, he didn't realize the radio, like the headset was on, and he was straight up talking dirty to one of his coworkers.
Oh, that's kind of funny.
This is basically why Jose did get fired from Subway.
Yeah, no, literally.
Were you able to get your order in?
I got zero food, but I did get him fired because I literally pulled up and I just asked for the supervisor.
I'm sure the supervisor heard on the headset too. So.
Oh my God.
He was being very unprofessional, obviously.
Yes, obviously.
Joanna, that sucks. Let's keep going. We're going to go to Rodney. Tell us how you busted your significant other.
Yeah, so I planned this totally romantic anniversary night for my girlfriend.
No, don't tell me it happened on an anniversary.
Yeah.
Oh,
And,
God.
I mean, I hooked it up, man. I had candles, Sade music playing in the background.
Yes.
And I hired a private chef from her favorite restaurant to come in and cook for us.
Oh my God.
Dude, you found the chef from her favorite restaurant?
Yeah, and it wasn't cheap. It wasn't cheap.
Yes.
Oh my, that's so impressive.
Where does it go all wrong?
Yeah.
Well, I hear her car pulling up and I surprise her at the door and she's just blown away, man. All the flowers, the music playing.
Oh.
And I bring her into the kitchen to meet the chef and she's got this look of shock on her face and the chef's face lights up and he's like, "Hey, what are you doing here?"
No.
She's like, wait, why are you not at Sizzler still?
Wait, is it just because she's a regular at that restaurant? Please tell me.
I don't think so.
No, I really wish that was the case, but no, they were seeing each other.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
And it took a while to get everything sorted out because this chef thought that we were playing a prank on him.
Where's the hidden cameras in here?
You're making me cook my own anniversary dinner. This is funny.
I hope you two kicked her out and you and the chef had a romantic meal together.
Yeah, dude.
You know, it should have gone that way.
Yeah.
But we were both so pissed off because he had no idea.
Yeah.
So did he leave?
Yeah. Well, I mean, she left first out of embarrassment, and I was just like, "Dude, I'm sorry. I don't know what. Like, I don't even know what to say." He's like, "I don't either, dude."
Yeah.
He said, "Enjoy the food, man." Just
Oh, sweet.
okay.
Okay.
So you were able to eat your feelings that night.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
good.
At least that one had a happy ending.
He even gave me like instructions on how to reheat everything.
I know how to make a PB&J.
Yeah, now he's patronizing you a little bit. So,
Aw.
okay, we got time for one more. Let's go to Beth here. Tell us how you busted your significant other.
Okay, so this happened back when I was engaged. I was.
Oh, what? They keep getting worse and worse.
Yeah, they do. I want to go back to high school.
I know.
That one didn't feel bad.
Next caller, I'm cheating right now.
Yeah. Oh my God.
You were
engaged.
Yeah, I was engaged, and of course, like I'm looking for a wedding photographer, right? So
yes,
Instagram pages, it's like the way you go, do it now, and all of a sudden I stopped because I couldn't believe my eyes. I was like, okay, is that my boyfriend in this photo, or is it like his long lost twin?
Okay. Like it was a wedding picture? What do you mean?
Yeah, like one of those like pose wedding pictures, an engagement photo shoot. Okay.
Yeah. Where you're like in like the woods hugging each other,
Yeah,
which is
smiling.
just something that totally
Exactly. And
happens
you're laughing.
naturally in relationships.
And it wasn't like it was from way back when. It was only posted 2 months prior.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Was he a model? Please tell me.
No, gosh, right? That would be like an easy answer to it. But no, so I'm like, I think the best thing to do is I'm just going to go ahead and DM the photographer before I lose my mind and go accuse my guy of anything. But basically, they got back to me, this woman, and she tells me that, oh, yeah, those two, like they're a really cute couple that were set to be married that year.
Wait, he was going to have two weddings in 1 year?
Right? So he comes home from work, and that was when I confronted him with the photos, and he didn't deny it whatsoever. What? He said he didn't mean to get engaged to two people, but hey, like life just happens.
No. When you put it that way, yeah.
Yeah, I accidentally raised 6 kids too.
Yeah.
It was a total accident.
Life, am I right? Oh no.
That's wild.
Bad.
Crazy. Impressive that he could plan it twice, though.
And afford 2 rings.
Yes.
Yeah, that's also true.
So did you go on and continue with your engagement to him, or how did that play out?
No, it ended. But, things played out well for me later on because years later, I actually did meet the real love of my life. And funny enough, that photographer was so good that I ended up hiring her to take pictures of us.
I hope she got the full story.
Yeah. She remembered me.
Yeah, how could you forget? Oh my, that's awesome, Beth. Text in to 78592 if you have a funny story about how you caught your ex cheating, and you could be on the next edition of Busted. We got your phone tap coming up right after this. It's almost time for your prank call, and today a young woman reached out to us and said she just moved in with her boyfriend, and he was a little nervous to even take that step. So why don't we push the limits a little bit more and say, hey, we need to book time so you can come check out your wedding venue. There's already been a deposit, so what's taking you so long?
Oh, gosh.
It's your phone tap right now.
Brooke and Jeffrey's phone taps on the 20s.
Hello?
Good afternoon. Am I speaking with Aaron Miller?
Yeah, that's me.
Hi, Aaron. I'm the events coordinator here at Valley Country Club. My name is Al Beback. How you doing?
Sorry, you're what?
I'm the events coordinator at Valley Country Club.
Okay, can I help you?
You're Aaron Miller, right?
I am. I'm just a little confused.
Totally understand. When Tracy came by the book, The Ballroom, I know that you and I didn't get to meet, so it's nice to finally talk to you and be able to say congratulations.
Congratulations on what?
You're funny. Tracy said that you had a good sense of humor. She was right. So anyway, let's just get to business. I don't want to waste your time. What day do you think would be good for you two to swing by and do your walkthrough?
Of what?
Well, of your wedding.
What?
You have to come and do the walkthrough of the venue so that you know what you're getting into before we do the wedding.
But did Tracy say we're getting married?
Yeah, that's usually how it works, right? Oh man, I didn't expect you to be this funny. I'm sorry.
I'm dating Tracy. We've been going out for like a year.
She mentioned that. She mentioned you were together for a long time, and you're a very, very romantic dude, from what I've heard.
Yeah, so I feel like I would remember proposing, which I did not.
No.
Did she tell you we're having a
I'm
wedding?
sorry. Wait. What did you say?
As far as I know, Tracy and I are not having a wedding yet.
Wait,
it sounds like you know something I don't.
Hold on. You said that you didn't propose?
No. Is she trying to plan a wedding?
I'm sorry. I feel like I'm missing something here.
I feel like I'm missing something here.
Okay, well, Tracy came in last week and she booked our ballroom for September 12th.
Like this upcoming September?
Yes, this upcoming September. And I told her that you should be here for this, but she said she just wanted to put the deposit in and get it locked in for September.
Wait, hold on. She put down a deposit?
That's the only way you can book the room.
How much did she put down?
She had her dad come by and write us a check for $20,000, non-refundable. So,
oh my God.
You're acting like this is all brand new information, like she went behind your back and booked it without you.
Oh. We haven't even talked about it, honestly. I mean, for...
Wait. Do you love her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, what? You're telling me go ahead and just get married then?
Yeah, I mean, I've dealt with all types of weddings, so...
But that's what I'm saying. There is no wedding. So if she put down like some big amount of money to reserve a ballroom without like saying anything to me, don't you think that's like crazy behavior?
I don't know if it's crazy. I would say it's different for sure.
Have you
Maybe you're the type of guy who needs to be pushed into doing things sometimes, and then you'll look back...
Did she tell you to call me?
I mean, your number is listed on the contact sheet, and I'm just trying to do my job. So honestly, I don't appreciate you being so difficult.
What?
Pushing back all over just a little ceremony.
I pushed back on it because I don't have a wedding.
Fair, but you do.
No.
September 12th.
It sounds like you're on her side. Do you not feel like this is crazy?
Yeah, I mean, it's a little unusual, but one time we had an event where 2 coma patients got married, so neither of them knew it was happening. And yours sounds normal compared to that.
Yes, but this is still bad. This does not make sense that she would just do this behind my back.
Isn't love funny that way?
What?
You email a radio show, ask them to prank your boyfriend into thinking you booked a wedding without him.
What?
Love is beautiful, isn't it, Aaron?
Oh my God.
And so are prank calls.
I'm
sorry.
I really was confused.
I know, dude. It's okay. Take a breath. This is all a joke.
Thank God.
Tracy emailed us and she said that she wanted us to prank you because you were just starting to talk about the idea of marriage down the road. So she thought this might freak you out.
I was like, there's no way she would like try to get married in a couple of months.
Yeah, but the venue is perfect. So again, what day do you think would be good for you to come in and do that walkthrough? Maybe this Saturday?
I'm so sorry. I have PTSD already from this.
Brooke and Jeffrey's phone taps on the 20s.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
If you decide on a first date to go back to a guy's place and immediately see something very personal on his bookshelf, do you A, honk it?
What?
B, take a quick pic and post it to socials?
Oh my God.
Or C, say nothing to friends or family and just reach out to our radio show?
Okay.
Well, that's option C is what one of our listeners did. And personally, I'm hoping she also honked it.
No.
I guess we'll find
what
out
is it?
in your brand new second date update right after this.
Hey, it's us, the Jonas Brothers, and guess what? We have some big news.
What's the news, Nick?
Huge news. We created our own podcast called Hey Jonas.
We invented a podcast?
Well, we didn't invent it. We just contributed to
first people to do podcasts.
A pretty wide range of podcasts
starting a
that are out there.
trend.
But this one's extra special.
So how did we actually come up with the name Hey Jonas, guys? I honestly don't remember. I think it was on a call about what we should call it. And we were thinking originally calling it one of the early names of our band before Jonas Brothers.
This is how you guys remember it going down?
Yes.
I have a very different memory of this. We were talking about a bit for the podcast where people could call in and say, Hey Jonas. And then I wrote down on my little notepad, Hey Jonas, and offered it up as a potential title for the podcast. But thanks for remembering that, guys.
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Just listen. We don't care where you hear it.
Another podcast from some SNL late night comedy guy, not quite, on Humor Me with Robert Smigel and friends. Me and hilarious guests from Bob Odenkirk to David Letterman help make you funnier. This week, my guests, SNL's Mikey Day and head writer Streeter Seidel, help an a cappella band with their between songs banter.
Where does your group perform? We do some retirement homes.
Those people are starving for banter. Listen to Humor Me with Robert Smigel and friends on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hi, everyone. I'm Cheryl Strayed, author of Wild and Tiny Beautiful Things. I'm excited to share that I have a new podcast called Mind Over Mountain. In each episode, I interview athletes, adventurers, and adrenaline seekers to discuss the inner landscapes and life experiences that informed and inspired their extraordinary feats. I also bring a bit of advice into the mix so we too can better understand how to face our own seemingly insurmountable challenges.
Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pull out what you already have inside. We come into this world fighting for our lives. All I'm going to do is pull out what you already got inside.
We're there to support and celebrate each other. And that's not like a your story versus my story.
You're going to walk up and over that dang mountain. You're not just going to put your mind over it.
Yep, exactly. And if I can't walk up and over it, I'm going to go through it.
Listen to Mind Over Mountain every Thursday on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Will Ferrell's Big Money Players and iHeart Podcast presents Soccer Moms.
So I'm Leanne. Yeah. This is my best friend, Janet. Hey. And we have been joined at the hip since high school.
Absolutely.
Now a redacted amount of years later, we're still joined at the hip.
Just a little bit bigger hips, wider.
This is a podcast. We're recording it as we tailgate our youth soccer games in the back of my Honda Odyssey.
With all the snacks and drinks.
Sidebar. Why did you get hard seltzer instead of beer?
Oh, they had a BOGO.
Well, then you got it. Do you want a White Claw or something? Here, just take it.
What are y'all doing? Microphones? Are you making a rap album? I would. I would buy it.
Cuts through the defense like a hot knife through sponge cake.
That sounds delicious.
Good.
Oh, you're lucky I'm not a drug addict. You're lucky I'm not an alcoholic. You're lucky I'm not a killer.
I love this team, and I'm really trying to be a figure in their lives that they can rely on.
Oh. Listen to Soccer Moms on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey, I'm Deanna Maria Riva, actress, mother, lover, and a Gen X woman walking through life one hot flash and hormonal crying jag at a time. You ladies know what I mean. I'll bet you a perimenopausal chin hair you do. So let's talk about it. Join me on my new podcast, How Hard Can It Be, with Deanna Maria Riva, where I call on my Gen X squads from Ohio to Hollywood as we navigate midlife's most fantastic BS.
All of a sudden, I'd had hangingness happening on my own. I was like, what the hell is that?
I was married when I had her, so I didn't even consider how empty that nest was going to be.
Mood swings, night sweats, fupas, sex drive. Wait, what sex? Dating at 45. How hard can it be? Getting naked at 50 with the new guy.
That one's kind of hard, no? Well, that's lighting.
They say we can't polish a turd, but we're sure going to try. So let's get blunt with laughs, tears, or tears of laughter and dive into it unfiltered and unbothered and ask, how hard can it be?
I cannot believe I'm about to say this out loud in public.
Listen to How Hard Can It Be with Deanna Maria Riva as part of My Cultura Podcast Network, available on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. Second date update.
We know dating in general is hard, but dating when you have kids makes it way, way easier.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah. Especially if you can teach your 10-year-old to drive you to the movies.
Oh,
Boom.
nice.
Instant chauffeur and designated driver.
Yeah. Happy hour next.
But Aiden, don't look in the rearview mirror. What's happening back there?
Oh, you're both sitting in the back seat.
Because that's how you were made, little guy.
Oh,
well, one of our listeners, Savannah, is attempting to do it for the very first time, dating while having kids.
Uh-oh.
Savannah, you brave, brave soul. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's an interesting perspective you have.
That's really funny.
I know this must be so easy for you right now. But tell us about your dating situation. What's going on?
Yeah, so I have two girls, 8 and 10. And, the last few years, I've just really been focused on them.
Okay.
But I feel like they're at an age that I can leave with a babysitter. And I'm ready to just really get out there and date.
Dude, at 10 years old, I was babysitting. I think you're fine. Yeah. Don't worry about that part. That's awesome. So how long have you been on the scene, we'll say?
Newish, I'd say about a month.
Okay.
Very new.
All right.
Yeah. I'm so curious, because it's obviously been a long time. What's your take on what's available? How's it working?
Well, she's calling us after 1 month. So.
Yeah.
It is a little bit different of a world out there right now. Yeah. It feels like there's more accessibility, but it also makes people a little flakier, maybe?
Easily detached.
Okay.
We're very detachable nowadays.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's a good way of putting it.
Who did you go out with?
Yeah,
Are we going to get to that?
Let's get to the date.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's get to that. Austin. His name is Austin.
Okay.
So I went to a rodeo event, and he was one of the, helpers. I don't know if you call them handlers.
Rodeo clowns.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. He's working the event.
Dude, Austin is such a cowboy name, too.
It so is.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't know if I call him a cowboy. He helps out and stuff, but it's not like his whole persona.
Okay.
How did you connect with him at the rodeo?
He saw me, we just started chatting, and I gave him my number. It was fun and kind of casual and flirty, but I did tell him, straight off the bat, listen, I have 2 kids. If that's not for you, totally cool.
Oh, that's great.
But he seemed totally fine with it.
So what did you guys do? Where'd you go?
We went out for darts and drinks.
You went what?
Darts and drinks.
Darts.
I thought you said some dark drinks. I'm like, Guinness
Yeah.
only?
Okay.
Only amber beers?
No.
What's darts and drinks?
I assume playing darts and drinking beers.
I don't know.
Jeff is so rich.
Is that a euphemism? I don't know.
What's darts and drinks? I've never heard of this.
I feel like that's a real waste of a question, Jeff.
Yeah.
What is it?
A dart place, the game darts in a bar.
Okay. And what about the drinks?
What? We want to know about the guy. I want to know about Austin.
Oh, okay. No, sure. Let's talk all about the men, Brooke.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. What was this man like?
He was great. We just had a pretty casual, appetizers, hang out, nice time. And I just got to be honest, I love my children, but it was really nice just to have some time with an adult and feel free and that sort of a thing.
Yeah, for sure. Especially as a single mom, you never get a break.
I'm going to clip that audio and play it for your children so that they can hear you say that.
Were you able to, I mean, I find like even when I go out with my husband on a date, like we end up talking about the kids so much. Were you able to not do that when you were out with Austin?
That's tricky.
Turn it off.
It did come up a little bit, but I actually asked him in the beginning, like, please help me not do this because I'm trying to get out of mom all the time mode.
Yeah.
So I think we did a pretty good job.
Okay.
Was there any strange moments between you and him?
I mean, not that I can recall. I mean, we really got along. He asked me if I wanted to go back to his place and hang out some more. So
You texted the babysitter and said, Mama's going to be home late.
Yeah, the babysitter got a little extra dough.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you ended up back at his place.
I got to say, for a single guy, his place was surprisingly nice. So that was great.
Ooh la la.
It's always a good sign because you don't want to be a mother to a third child.
No.
Yeah, exactly. I have enough people to clean up after.
Yeah.
All right. So without going into too much detail, how did it go back at his place?
It was good. I mean, he made us some drinks. Like while he was doing that, I was looking through his bookcase and saw his high school yearbook.
That's funny.
But I thought he was so cute.
Oh,
I mean, he hasn't changed that much. Yeah, so I mean, he seemed like a little bashful when he saw that I had taken it out, but I don't think it was a big deal.
I'm sorry. If you're going to put your high school yearbook on your bookshelf, every person that's walking into your apartment is going to pick that thing
and
up.
we would all be embarrassed by our yearbook pics. I mean, come on. Everybody is.
Totally. So this all sounds very good. How did you two end it?
We kissed a little bit, and he said, you know, he'd like to do it again. And I don't know, it's been 5 days, and he's not making a move to ask me out again.
Okay. You gave him all this signal.
Here we are,
we're
push it along.
We're only going to make you wait a few minutes longer before we finally reach out to this guy.
Yeah.
We'll call Austin, and hopefully he picks up and has some answers to why he does not want to be the father to your two children right now.
Jeff, don't say that.
Thanks.
Well, okay, maybe that's a
Maybe
little
you
extreme.
should say why he doesn't want to have another baby with you.
Okay, yeah.
Let's start with why aren't you calling our friend back?
We'll ease into
Let's
the
do that.
conversation when we do your second date update right after this. Hold on.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. Second date update.
30 days in, and our listener Savannah is already calling radio shows to assist with her re-entry back into the dating world.
Hey, maybe we were one of the reasons she was ready to start dating again. Just listening to this show.
We mature.
How much hope we give people.
Totally.
Dating
Very
world.
optimistic
Yeah.
take when you hear all of our second date
Okay.
updates.
Yeah.
But a little you should know about Savannah. She has two daughters, aged 8 and 10, but there is a guy that she's interested in, a guy named Austin.
Hey.
And he took her for darts and drinks, then back to his place. But that was days ago, and there really hasn't been a lot of communication since. So she's looking to us to get a little bit of help, right, Brooke?
Yeah, for sure. I'm excited for you, Savannah.
Thank you.
Yeah, and if this doesn't work out, you're fresh in this. There's plenty more fish in the sea, right?
Totally. I do understand that. Yeah.
We're not ready to move on from this guy just yet. We don't need the plenty of the fish talk until we actually
She
talk to
hasn't
Austin.
even mentioned the dating apps yet. I mean, there's a whole pool of men on there. You can
That's
still
true.
go find.
Yes, I have been dabbling there. But
Never mind.
yeah, it was refreshing meeting someone in person, and I'd like to, can you just see where that goes?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's call Austin, try to get him on the phone, and hopefully he hasn't suffered some horrific rodeo injury that's prevented him from dating ever again.
I see.
Oh, no. He got mauled by a bull.
He was the clown that jumps out of the barrel.
It does happen. Are you ready for that, Savannah?
I'm ready.
Okay. We'll see. Let's call his number. Here we go.
Hello?
Hey, is this Austin?
Yes. Who is this?
Oh.
You don't have to be scared of us. We're just a radio show. We're called Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Okay.
Okay.
What's up? Good morning.
What's going on, guys?
Hey, look at that small talk.
Yeah. Let's just dive right into this, Austin, because the reason why we're calling is this is a segment we do. It's called a second date update.
Okay.
Okay. And that's where we try to help out listeners who've gone out with someone recently, but they're not getting a call back for a second meetup. We're trying to figure out if there's a reason for it, particularly with you and a woman named Savannah.
What? Savannah?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you remember Savannah, right?
Yes, I do remember Savannah.
Okay.
I'm confused.
Well, she says you went out on a date recently, a date that really stuck out in her mind as a good one. Now, granted, she hasn't had a ton of new dates because she's kind of re-entered the dating world.
Why would we set him up like that?
Well, just to show that you were great for her re-entry.
That made it
That
worse.
was so clinical.
Well,
She did tell me that she was just starting a date, but I mean, there's just a lot going on here.
Yeah.
Okay.
We know that.
Yeah.
But we want to hear what you thought about Savannah and your time together. That's kind of our goal.
Okay. Well, look, she seemed really nice. I mean, very cool, great personality. But the toughest thing about it is that she basically, when she came over, she found my high school yearbook.
Oh, yeah. She told us that you had that out on your bookshelf. I mean, come on, man. If you're going to put it out there, people are going to look at it, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm totally fine with that.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh, okay.
You brought it up like it was an issue, though.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is not so much the seeing of the yearbook, so much as her fixation on this quote from the yearbook.
A quote. Oh, like when you're like a senior and you put the quote underneath your name or something like that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and so they put predictions, and mine said, by 29, I'm going to be married and have 2 kids.
Whoa. They put that in your yearbook?
Yeah, I mean, I said that a long time ago when I was in high school, but...
Right, when you're at the age that you think 29 is really 64.
Yeah, you think 30 is like a
I
grandparent
mean, you
already.
think you're married with kids by whatever age, right?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
why did she fixate on it? What do you mean by that?
Well, so she reads it, and she says, this is funny. You're 29 now, and I have 2 kids.
Oh.
Oh, my gosh. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Exactly. That's how I felt.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
My gosh.
Wait, what did you feel? I'm confused.
Like funny or stressed? I can't tell.
No, stress.
Oh, stress.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're assuming she's saying that you two are going to get married.
I mean, it's either that or it just feels like I'm going to be an instant dad either way.
Okay.
You don't think she was joking?
And is being an instant dad really the worst thing?
I mean, you don't have to get up in the middle of the night if you have an 8 and 10-year-old.
No.
That is like really a bonus, I'm just going to say.
Yeah, you jump into the easier part of parenthood.
You can throw things at them and they'll catch it.
Sounds
like
great.
balls and stuff, you know?
Are we selling you?
I hear what you're saying, but in my dream, I mean, thank goodness I didn't write this in my yearbook. I mean, I want 2 boys.
And she has girls.
2 girls, but that doesn't mean...
You can't predict that. I mean, unless you are coming into a relationship that already has kids.
Yeah.
That'd be funny if that's the old... Like, sorry.
I mean, who says you can't have more kids with her and make your dream come true?
Why are we talking about this right now?
Yeah.
This is
went on
so
one
much.
date.
I don't even know if she would want him to be a dad.
We're talking about his
Like-
dreams.
Wait, I thought we were talking about dates. Now I'm trying to convince her to have 2 more kids.
Yeah. Well, okay, fair. Maybe this is a lot. What we really should be doing probably is telling you that Savannah is already on the phone with us right now, listening in on this conversation.
What?
Hey.
Yeah, and she wants to talk to you about this, presumably. Savannah?
Hey, Austin.
Oh.
Hey, Savannah.
Well, first of all, I'm sorry I freaked you out.
Okay.
I just thought it was funny. I was kidding. I'm not imagining that, I want you to meet my kids next week and move in the week after. I'm not trying to entrap you or something.
I feel so bad for not calling you back. I wish I should have said any of this to you, and now here we are, and we have an audience, which is cool. But
Cool.
Yeah, and I just want to say, because you're not a parent, you don't know how awesome it was just to have a peaceful, fun night out with you. I haven't had that in forever. And like, that's what I want. That's where I want to start. And, you know, I'm on the apps. There are plenty of people I could go out with, but we met in person. I already know that you and I have had fun and have some chemistry, and I'd rather hang out with you again.
Right. But you have girls, right?
Oh my God, really? I mean, yes, Austin, I have girls, but again, this is a very long down the line conversation if you would ever even meet them. And just like even just saying we're not that old, if down the line it became a thing, I mean, the best part of having lots of kids is making them. So not opposed to more children, maybe eventually.
Wow.
And I'm pretty sure it's science that the more you want one gender, the more likely it is you have the opposite.
Really? I need to see the study that says that. Man, I get, yeah. I mean, I'd love to go back out. Because I had such a good time too, but I don't
know that she asked you anything.
But yes to a date or yes to being a father?
I'll take it from here, Austin. So what we are trying to do in this whole segment is try to set you up with one more date with Savannah.
Just Savannah, not the children.
Yeah.
No.
You don't have to worry about fatherhood down the road or future boys that you want to have.
Yeah.
Just think about one more date, just you and Savannah. And if you're open to it, we would pay for that. Hopefully this entire conversation has given you less stress about the idea of dating and fathering future kids.
Right?
Only a little bit more stress. No, it's cool.
He's nervous.
I do want to go back out with Savannah. Yes.
Okay.
That's all you're committing
Okay.
to. Yes.
Cool. That's great. And listen, my oldest did say that you look like a less creepy version of her school principal, which in tween translation means she thinks you seem cool and cute.
Oh, okay. Her daughter approves of you, Austin. How does that feel?
Approval is good. I will take it. And like you said, we'll just kind of, I'm going to stay out of my head and we'll try to take it slow and have a good time.
I wouldn't play this recording for your daughter. I mean, the whole thing about him wanting only boys is not going to sit well with the 10-year-old.
Fair, very fair.
Yeah. So, Savannah, that means congratulations. You got yourself one more date with Austin.
Yay.
Cool. Thank you so much for the help. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah, Jose will babysit for you.
Oh my God, love that.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Got a text into 78592 that says, I ended up reading my husband's high school yearbook after we were married. Turns out he was voted most likely to end up in prison.
Hey, look at that.
Hey, all right.
So you either saved him or you're making conjugal visits right now.
Yeah.
3 years later, they were right.
Oh, wait.
there we go.
I went with option B.
Oh, man.
All
Seeing
right.
your superlatives. It's interesting how accurate they really can be.
So funny.
But hopefully we'll get an update from the two of them soon and see if any of his high school predictions or dreams eventually came true.
Dude, I think they're actually pretty cute together.
They might be.
She was so cute.
Dude, and he overanalyzed more than a typical woman would. Yeah, so.
Did any of our high school predictions come true? Does anybody remember
I was
theirs?
supposed to be a pro athlete, they said for mine.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, but you're
Didn't
coaching
happen.
high school track, so
Close
that's
enough.
close.
Hey, we'll count that
throwing
up
our
as a win.
Yeah.
I know in high school I predicted that millions of people would subscribe to our podcast at Brooke and Jeffrey.
Wow, that's very specific. You knew it was going to be on this show.
The podcasts weren't even invented yet, so it's crazy. But
Man.
make this little boy's high school dreams come true. Follow us online wherever you get yours at Brooke and Jeffrey. Finally, it's here. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
What is it?
Well, on this show and basically everywhere on the news over the last few years, we've worried about children being addicted to screens.
Yeah.
Waiting for something to come along and help break them free of this digital prison.
Okay, but honestly, them and me. So
Everyone, get us excited about real life again.
Yeah, what do we got, Jeff?
Playing with rocks and sticks like we used to.
Yeah, jumping off things that are too high and possibly hurting themselves.
That's right. Well, to the rescue comes an Amsterdam-based children's media company called Mevi.
Mevi?
Mevi, and they're going to launch an alternative to screen time that's basically a book with a screen on it that doesn't work.
Wait, what?
Wait a minute.
Say more.
Why?
So they believe eventually kids will just get frustrated that the screen is broken, so they'll be forced to open up the book behind it and kind of hate read it.
Huh. I don't know.
I kind of like it.
Yeah.
They should have instructions. If screen is broken, read book behind it.
Yes.
I love that the obvious solution isn't just parents read to your kids. Like that's
trick them.
Children hate that though, bro.
Yeah, they want to do it on their own.
Here's the thing. The screen will come on a few times a month. Just to show the kid it does work sometimes. And then it'll randomly turn off after just a few minutes of play.
Wow.
Now, in order for you to get this, you will have to order the book/screen, download the program, and buy a monthly subscription for it to come on a few times every month.
See, then they're going to do the premium subscription.
Yeah.
We'll unlock the screen the whole time.
Exactly. It's a gateway, Jeff.
Now, critics are saying the new MeV streaming app will supposedly help preschoolers put down their screens, but it is weird because it still does require some screen time.
Don't people, like, you're in charge of the preschoolers. Just don't let them have the screens.
Yeah.
There you go. That's the best idea that we've had in a decade of research. A book attached to a broken screen.
Okay.
Thank you, science. We did it. Laser Stories is coming up right after this.
Hey, it's us, the Jonas Brothers, and guess what? We have some big news.
What's the news, Nick?
Huge news. We created our own podcast called Hey Jonas.
We invented a podcast?
Well, we didn't invent it. We just contributed to
first people to do podcasts.
Pretty wide range of podcasts
starting a
out there.
trend.
But this one's extra special.
So how did we actually come up with the name Hey Jonas, guys? I honestly don't remember. I think it was on a call about what we should call it. And we were thinking, I'm originally calling it one of the early names of our band before Jonas Brothers.
This is how you guys remember it going down?
Yes.
I have a very different memory of this. We were talking about a bit for the podcast where people could call in and say, Hey Jonas. And then I wrote down on my little notepad, Hey Jonas, and offered it up as a potential title for the podcast. But thanks for remembering that, guys.
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Just listen. We don't care where you hear it.
Another podcast from some SNL late night comedy guy. Not quite on Humor Me with Robert Smigel and friends. Me and hilarious guests from Bob Odenkirk to David Letterman help make you funnier. This week, my guests, SNL's Mikey Day and head writer Streeter Seidel, help an a cappella band with their between songs banter.
Where does your group perform? We do some retirement homes.
Those people are starving for banter. Listen to Humor Me with Robert Smigel and friends on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey, I'm Deanna Maria Riva, actress, mother, lover, and a Gen X woman walking through life one hot flash and hormonal crying jag at a time. You ladies know what I mean. I'll bet you a perimenopausal chin hair you do. So let's talk about it. Join me on my new podcast, How Hard Can It Be with Deanna Maria Riva, where I call on my Gen X squads from Ohio to Hollywood as we navigate midlife's most fantastic BS.
All of a sudden, I'd had hangingness happening on my own. I was like, what the hell is that?
I was married when I had her, so I didn't even consider how empty that nest was going to be.
Mood swings, night sweats, fupas, sex drive. Wait, what sex? Dating at 45. How hard can it be? Getting naked at 50 with the new guy.
That one's kind of hard, no? Well, that's lighting.
They say we can't polish a turd, but we're sure going to try. So let's get blunt with laughs, tears, or tears of laughter and dive into it unfiltered and unbothered and ask, how hard can it be?
I cannot believe I'm about to say this out loud in public.
Listen to How Hard Can It Be with Deanna Maria Riva as part of My Cultura Podcast Network, available on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hi, everyone. I'm Cheryl Strayed, author of Wild and Tiny Beautiful Things. I'm excited to share that I have a new podcast called Mind Over Mountain. In each episode, I interview athletes, adventurers, and adrenaline seekers to discuss the inner landscapes and life experiences that informed and inspired their extraordinary feats. I also bring a bit of advice into the mix so we too can better understand how to face our own seemingly insurmountable challenges.
Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pull out what you already have inside. We come into this world fighting for our lives. All I'm going to do is pull out what you already got inside.
We're there to support and celebrate each other. And that's not like a your story versus my story.
You're going to walk up and over that dang mountain. You're not just going to put your mind over it.
Yep, exactly. And if I can't walk up and over it, I'm going to go through it.
Listen to Mind Over Mountain every Thursday on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Will Ferrell's Big Money Players and iHeart Podcast presents Soccer Moms.
So I'm Leanne. Yeah. This is my best friend Janet. Hey. And we have been joined at the hip since high school.
Absolutely.
Now a redacted amount of years later, we're still joined at the hip.
Just a little bit bigger hips, wider.
This is a podcast. We're recording it as we tailgate our youth soccer games in the back of my Honda Odyssey.
With all the snacks and drinks.
Sidebar. Why did you get hard seltzer instead of beer?
Oh, they had a BOGO.
Well, then you got it. Do you want a White Claw or something? Here, just take it.
What are y'all doing? Microphones? Are you making a rap album? I wish. I would buy it.
Cuts through the defense like a hot knife through sponge cake.
That sounds delicious.
Good. Oh, you're lucky I'm not a drug addict. You're lucky I'm not an alcoholic. You're lucky I'm not a killer.
I love this team, and I'm really trying to be a figure in their lives that they can rely on.
Oh. Listen to Soccer Moms on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
It's the radio segment that's hosting a team bonding event for billionaires where CEOs play tug of war with their private jets.
Ooh, fun.
Picture two Gulfstreams facing opposite directions with a rope tied between them. Loser has to pay health care for their factory workers.
That doesn't cost them that much, so it's fine.
It's cool.
Yeah.
It's Laser Stories, the segment where we read weird news stories around the globe just like everyone else does, except we've got a laser. Those other helipad haters just don't. This first laser story is out of Florida.
Wrong start, Jeff. Let's go.
And if you've heard this segment before, you may remember the trials and tribulations of a man called Ronnie McNugget. Ronnie is well known for dressing up as Ronald McDonald and just walking around malls staring at people.
Creepy.
Is he the one that actually changed his last name to McNugget?
He sure did.
Yep.
And he made news last year when he was caught harassing a woman. And when cops took him down, about 100 red noses went flying everywhere.
Wow, is very nice.
But now Ronnie's in trouble for a whole new situation. He recently walked into a nearby McDonald's and put in an order. And when he got his food, he demanded free cookies.
I mean, if you are Ronnie McNugget, don't you get some perks?
There's gotta be.
Feels like you're entitled to them.
Right. Yeah.
But when Ronnie did not get the free cookies, he pushed the workers out of the way, went behind the counter, threw things at them, and took off with 2 other meals.
Dang.
It sounds like he did buy his original order, though.
Oh, that's nice.
But that's not 100% clear.
No.
An hour later, Ronnie was tracked down at a nearby apartment complex. He was arrested and charged with battery and robbery. Unclear if the local jail has cookies, though.
Never heard of anyone wanting a McDonald's cookie. Like it's, maybe the pies.
I know.
Or
McFlurry?
Yeah, exactly.
Let's go to your next laser story out of Michigan. Botched cakes have gone viral before. There's even websites completely devoted to them. But this past Easter, a lamb took the cake.
The cake is in the shape of a lamb?
I say that because there's a bakery in the Detroit area called the Homestead Kitchen and Artisan Cakery. They're very upscale, so it isn't a grocery store or like a cheap chain place.
Oh, one of those fancy ones.
But last week, they hyped the upcoming Easter holiday by posting a lamb cake straight out of a horror movie.
Sounds cute. Oh, no.
Terrifying.
I'm showing a photo of it right now in the studio.
They use those googly eyes that you can get, like the baked googly eyes, but it's more the teeth to me.
What are those teeth made out of?
There's 3 teeth in the center, and one of them's pink.
Yeah, the lamb has big bulging eyes, crooked teeth, and sloppy, droopy frosting that looks like it's been left in a hot car all day.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Wow.
So you can go see the photo on our Insta stories at Brooke and Jeffrey if you want to pee your pants.
Looks like a real professional picture, too.
But maybe even better than the scary sheep is the comments that it got. They were just classic. Someone said, "Where's the knife? I need to put it out of its misery."
Don't tell me this is red velvet cake on top of it all.
Another person said, "You didn't bake it. You summoned this." No word on if the attention has helped bakery sales or hurt them, but everybody in that area is definitely aware of Satan's lamb cake now.
Yeah. I'll definitely hit him up around Halloween time.
Yeah.
Sure.
Silence of the lamb.
I don't want kids around that cake.
This is too scary. This next laser story is out of Food News.
Yay.
Oh, we were just there.
Well, did we just get out-fooded by Canada?
What?
I say that because Pizza Hut Canada just launched a new pie for baseball lovers everywhere. Ooh. It's a hot dog stuffed crust pizza.
What?
Oh my God, I want you to have hot dogs and pizza at the same time.
Dude.
Absolutely. And if you're thinking, hey, that's not new. Yes, a Pizza Hut did do it with little wieners before and stuffed the crust.
Imagining.
But Canada's features a whole hot dog baked into the crust of every single slice.
Every wiener?
In every slice?
Yeah, like picture it long ways through the crust.
I was thinking little mini dogs.
No, these are the big boys.
Good.
It does.
Yeah.
And this 12,000 calorie masterpiece.
Dude, there is no calories in this, Jeff. Be quiet.
Yeah, why'd you need to say that?
It's only available for a limited time to celebrate the start of baseball season, but some are calling it the most American thing Canadians have ever done.
Yes.
Dude, that is true.
A medium hot dog stuffed crust pizza starts at $19.99. And it's available at participating Pizza Hut locations across the Great White North.
Now that's what they can't do that Americans can do. Overcharge.
Yes.
They would have been $40 in America.
It's like $19.99.
What a bargain.
Value meal?
Ew.
Yeah. Have you seen our food prices lately?
Seriously.
Let's go to your final laser story out of The Science of How Low Can You Go?
Limbo world.
According to new research, people who undergo rapid weight loss with Ozempic and other GLP-1 drugs are twice as likely to get divorced.
Why is that?
I mean, big life change, you know, makes you question everything in your world.
I bet there's a lot of that.
12,500 married patients participated, with the results being more than 14% getting divorced within 6 years of losing a lot of weight.
Yikes.
Oh my gosh.
Compared with 8% among the wider population.
Wait, that's still a pretty high number.
The experts believe there are several reasons that this may be happening. For one, people who commit to weight loss treatments like this are clearly more comfortable making big drastic life changes. So, divorce.
Okay, yeah.
It's a stepping stone to divorce.
It's like do everything at once. I'm going to get divorced. I'm going to lose 100 pounds.
Either that or you just stop eating as much because it just makes you full. And so you're not sharing meals together anymore.
Oh, sad, That would be sad. Honey, you want some of my popcorn? No.
And number two, losing weight may make them feel more self-confident about moving on, particularly if the relationship didn't start in a good or a happy place.
I
agree. Yeah.
If I can fix this, I can fix anything. Yeah.
It is worth pointing out, this is just an initial study. Since these drugs are relatively new, it'll be a few years before we get some real data on it. But when we do, it might get even worse.
No.
I know. This guy's going through his own weight loss journey.
Oh, really?
He's trying to get a certain part of his body smaller.
What?
The shell?
Yeah, scientists haven't really come up with drugs for that issue yet. But gotta stay tuned. That means Laser Stories has come to an end for the day. We'll do it again, same time on Friday. Before we get into the trivia here, I do need to address some news involving my co-host. Because I know Brooke's been worried about this for a while, but it's official now.
What?
She just got dropped from the annual MILFs of Walmart calendar. Did not make the cut this year.
I thought I had September in the bag.
I'm sorry, Brooke, but hey, you were one of Walmart's hottest moms for a while there.
Yeah.
It was a good run while it lasted. Today, you're going to be playing the woman who's replacing you in the calendar.
Wow.
Her name is Heather. Heather, how does it feel to be crowned as Walmart's new Miss MILF of September?
Oh, I'm so honored.
You have the right energy for it.
Wow, I wasn't offended when I was chosen for a month, but now I think it's offensive.
Sorry, Brooke, but this is how the world plays out. You're going to have to go wait outside while we talk to the new and improved version of you.
Can't be a MILF forever.
Nope. Heather, congratulations on your new role and welcome to the game. You got 30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. If you don't know when you can say pass, but you have to beat her outright if you want to win. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. You sound like it. Good luck.
Made her day.
Your time starts now. Richard Hatch was born on this day in 1961. He was the winner of the first season of what popular reality TV show?
Pass.
Name the company that makes cars such as the Model Y, Model S, and Model X.
Ooh. Pass.
The drug Ozempic is originally designed to treat what health condition?
Heart. Something with your heart.
If you walked into the fictional Mos Eisley Cantina, what's the movie franchise you're in?
Pass.
All right. Liberal use of the pass there, Heather. I like that strategy.
Part of the game.
Yeah.
You know what?
It's up to you to use it. Brooke is going to come back into the studio. Can you wave Brooke in? Someone?
Brooke, I'm
There we go.
waving.
Sorry, I can't reach you over there.
See you.
Yeah, I get that. Anyway, Heather is a new player, so let's get to know her a little bit. It says on my screener, she's a mom and all her kids are grown up, but she is taking her 18-year-old to the Great Wolf Lodge today.
What?
Yes. Because why not, right? What are you looking forward to at Great Wolf, Heather?
Oh, just for fun. I've never been. It'll be my first time.
Oh,
Our first
girl.
time going.
I did hear you'll have to try them. They have those new ranch milkshakes at the Great Wolf Lodge. Are they still offering those?
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, check that out.
Oh, wow.
You do know it doesn't come with alcohol in it, right?
I'll bring your own, right?
Oh, wow. You're going to be bumped up even higher in that MILFs of Walmart calendar if you keep doing this, Heather.
You can take a photo with that milkshake.
I know. Well done. Now, Brooke, it's
My
your...
milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
Oh,
yeah, it does, Heather.
You're turning everybody on too much, Heather.
2 months.
Be
Dude, I bet
careful.
your 18-year-old is so excited for this trip.
Now it's Brooke's turn. Brooke, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Your time starts now. Richard Hatch was born on this day in 1961. He was the winner of the first season of what popular
Shoot.
reality TV show?
Survivor.
Name the company that makes cars such as the Model Y, Model S, and Model X.
Tesla.
The drug Ozempic is originally designed to treat what health condition?
Diabetes.
If you walked into the fictional Mos Eisley Cantina, what movie franchise are you in?
Mandalorian.
What national company uses the slogan, "You're in good hands"?
Allstate.
Got those in. Now it's time to head on over to the scoreboard. We're going to see how you both did with not Jose, with Alexis.
We're the three best friends that anybody could have. We're the three best friends that anyone could have.
Fuller.
That's what she sings when we go to Starbucks.
Me, Ashley, and Caroline over in Provo. Sorry.
Not Brooke.
Heather, really love to say pass, and because of that, you got 0 today, Heather.
Yay.
Okay. And Brooke, you got 4.
Hey.
Oh, I'm sorry, Heather. A little bit of a rough go on your first try, but that's all right. Let's go over the answers. Richard Hatch, born on this day in 1961. He was the first season winner of the show of Survivor. He turned 65 today. The company that makes cars like the Model Y, S, and X are Tesla. The drug Ozempic was originally designed to treat diabetes. If you're in the fictional Mos Eisley Cantina, you are in the Star Wars movie franchise. Did we give Brooke credit for Mandalorian?
I
It's
didn't.
not a movie or a franchise.
Lies. That
Part
is.
of Star Wars.
Ashton, we need you to jump in and say that Brooke's wrong.
At Disneyland, it is not the Mandalorian land.
God,
It is the
okay.
Star Wars land.
All right.
Thank you,
Okay.
Ashton.
He's right.
The national company who uses the slogan "You're in good hands," that would be Allstate Insurance.
Yup.
So, Heather, I'm sorry, it was not enough to beat Brooke today, but just for playing, you do win a pair of tickets to see R&B star Babyface perform at the Muckleshoot Casino Resort Event Center on April 18th.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Have so much fun with your son in the wave pool.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Heather, come back and play again soon. We're going to do Win Brooks Bucks same time tomorrow.
Hey guys, it's us, the Jonas Brothers. I'm Joe.
I'm Kevin.
And I'm Nick. And guess what? We created our own podcast called Hey Jonas.
We invented a podcast?
Well, we didn't invent it. We just
We're
contributed
the
to
first
it.
people to do podcasts. We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Well, sick and tired is a strong way to put it, but you know,
Tired and sick.
tired and sick.
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Just listen. We don't care where you hear it.
Another podcast from some SNL late night comedy guy, not quite, on Humor Me with Robert Smigel and friends. Me and hilarious guests from Bob Odenkirk to David Letterman help make you funnier. This week, my guests, SNL's Mikey Day and head writer Streeter Seidel, help an a cappella band with their between songs banter.
Where does your group perform? We do some retirement homes.
Those
We
people are
perform-
starving for banter. Listen to Humor Me with Robert Smigel and friends on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Your husband is not who you think he is. Your body is not what you thought it was. Your identity is formed by a secret history. I'm Danny Shapiro, and these are just a few of the stunning stories I'll be exploring on the 14th season of Family Secrets.
He kind of shoved me out of the way and said, move. And he went out the front door and he jumped in a car and drove off. And that was the last time I saw him.
Listen to season 14 of Family Secrets on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Here's something that should not be as complicated as it is: getting a racist statue removed. And here's something that should be a whole lot easier than it is: getting a new one put up in its place. I'm Akilah Hughes, and Rebel Spirit Season 2 is about both of those things.
As I was watching these statues come down, I was thinking about what it meant that I grew up in a majority Black city in which there were more homages to enslavers than there were to enslaved people.
Listen to Rebel Spirit Season 2 on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Your 20s can be so exciting, but they can also be really overwhelming, confusing, and honestly just kind of lonely. May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and the psychology of your 20s is breaking down the science behind the biggest roadblocks we face.
I was 6 years into my career, the 80-hour weeks and just the first one in, the last one out. And I ended up burning out.
There was a large chunk of my 20s that I was just so wanting to be out of that phase, out of my skin. And I just really regret not living in the present more.
You don't need to have everything figured out right now. You just need to understand yourself a little bit better. Listen to the psychology of your 20s on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.